you doing, everybody? It's me, the Green Garden Chick, and GB. Well, how you doing? I'm doing fine. I wanted to stop by and give you guys some information on how to make your own hand sanitizer. So, I do realize that you can look this up and you can find all the information all over the internet, Google, and things like that. However, there are some different formulas that different people use. It is really simple. It's like three ingredients: aloe vera, um, alcohol, preferably 60% or higher, and that's it really, unless you wanted to have a scent, and then you can add a essential oil. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to make hand sanitizer, and you can do it yourself at home. It probably would only take less than 30 minutes, and depending on how much aloe vera you have, either store-bought aloe vera in the jug, or if you have a friend or family or even your own self aloe vera in your yard, you can just grab the plant and utilize the natural plant. So there's a ton of things you can do with aloe vera. This is one of them, and I wanted to show you actually the consistency, the process, and how it all comes together, so that whether we're in a pandemic circumstance or not, you can always make your own. Actually, you can make your own a lot of things. So I'll be showing you videos over the coming weeks and months, and if you have videos that you want me to develop and test items, do it yourselves, things like that. If I'm able to, I will just leave the information in the comments section. So, y'all ready? Let's go. Let's go make hand sanitizer. How are you doing? It's Green Garden Chick and GB. Well, how are you doing? Oh, I'm touching my nose. This coronavirus 19. I can't. It's a habit. But anyway, I sterilize all the time. This is Angie B, Green Garden Chick. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Well, today is the weekend, and we are going to talk about how to make your own sanitizer, hand sanitizer, because some of the companies are out right now and people need to know how to do it. So I know that you can find this information on your YouTube, or if you Google it or whatever, but a lot of times it's just data typed information, and you don't actually see it in action and see the consistency. So I wanted you to see how it really looks and how easy it is to make. So let me put my jalapeno away. Put it over here on a container in the cabinet, and let's get to it. So I already have some things laid out, and I have two little Tupperwares or pseudo Tupperwares. I have a sanitizer already to show you the consistency of the sanitizer here as opposed to what I'm going to make. So I went outside in my front herb garden. Actually, I have aloe vera surrounding my house. And this aloe vera comes from a plant that I had at a previous house that I bought way back in 1995. So this plant is an extension of that plant from several years ago, and it's done very well here in our Phoenix climate. So you can take the aloe vera up. I rinsed it off already, and I'm going to cut the bottom. This is going to be super easy. You'll see. So, like, don't believe the hype. So I have an old steak knife. You can use any knife that's comfortable for you. I like to use this old steak knife because I do. It's handy. I got it at probably some department store, and I've had this for about 15 years, so it's a good product. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, see, there's the aloe vera. That's the soft part that you see. It's kind of stringy, gummy, sticky. That's the soft part of the sanitizer, and the more stringent part is the alcohol. So what I'm going to do is take this. You can do it a lot of different ways. You can cut it on the side, you can split it down the middle, or you can split it up, whatever works for you. I'm just going to take and split it up. Be careful with the knife as always. Just split it up and open it up. And there you go. It has a little bit of a smell to it. Some people think it's pleasant, some people don't think it's pleasant. Doesn't bother me. So I'm going to cut this apart. Lay it on my cutting board and cut it apart. Okay. I'll set that to the side. Then what I'm going to do is one or two things. You can slice it with this serrated knife a little bit, and let's see if it'll peel. It needs a little help, so I'll just be real close to the edge and peel it as far as I can go. Then what I'm going to do, well, let's see what I'll do. I will take a spoon, just an old regular spoon, nothing fancy. Put these to the side. And on this cutting board, you can do one or two things. You can either slice it out onto the cutting board, or you can put it inside here and see if that works for you. For the sake of easiness, I'm going to do it this way. See, look. I want you to see that consistency. Okay? All right. So, I'm going to take my spoon, like if you were getting some pudding out of a pudding container. I put the spoon about quarter inch at the end and serrated it. You can either take it like this. Look, comes right out. Wants to be a little stubborn. Do it that way. Do it that way. Do it that way. So I want you to see it in the spoon. See that? Okay, that's inside the spoon. And get some more out. I'm going to cut some more so to speed up the video, and then we'll be right back, okay? Stay with me. Okay, hi, we're back. So I have my trusty Proctor Silex little miniature mixer, processor they call it. So I'll just put it on. Here's the blade. It's really sharp, so always be careful when you're using sharp objects. And here's the mixture that was setting. So I'm going to pour it in there. Hope you can see that. Put that to the side. Then I'm just going to blend it. Sanitizer is like the same thing anywhere. Doesn't matter where you get it from, honestly. Unless you want some fancy schmancy stuff. So if you want fancy schmancy, I got you. So you can use a spritz of your favorite cheapo, everyday, iconic perfume. Couple spritz in there. Swish it around. There you go. You have hand sanitizer that smells like Far Away Gold or whatever. So I love Avon. Or you can use your Amazing Grace. This was ordered off of, no it wasn't, it's Philosophy. Okay, so you can spritz that in there. This is one of my favorites. This is Dolce & Gabbana Rose my daughter gave me. And I'm not sure what this is, but it's from Paris at a flea market that I went to in Paris a few years ago. It smells woodsy. Let's see if I can remember. I got about 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 of them. It's kind of citrusy, woodsy. So you can put a couple drops of that in. Or if you want to do some homeopathic stuff, you can put tea tree oil in there. So this is just a bottle that I poured some tea tree oil that I bought, and you can spritz it in there. You can add a little vitamin E oil, a couple drops if you like. Or you can put another essential oil in there. I like this. This is Texas cedarwood. It has a woodsy, outdoorsy, calming aroma. So it's really nice. It smells like the being in the woods, free from anything and everything. So here's the test. Let's see. Here is you see the consistency, how it came out? It doesn't have any give to it, elasticity. Okay, and it has no scent. I wash my hands. And then I will use a spoon to, take this out. Always be careful with your knives. It has a few lumps in it, so it's not going to be perfect because I'm not a chemist or a scientist. It has a little elasticity to it, so that means I need to add some more alcohol. Yeah, I need to add some more alcohol. But it feels just like I just used the store-bought. So there you have it. Homemade hand sanitizer. If you have any more questions, or if you want to ask me to test out another product that you buy in the store that you can make yourself, just contact me at the bottom in the comments section. So remember, anything that you eat, you should be able to put on your body. Anything you put on your body, you should be able to eat. That is my motto. I've had that motto for some 20 years, and I do indeed believe that. So we made hand sanitizer. I'm just gonna let it go a couple of more times around, and I think I'm gonna put the cedar in here. Give it a nice little gentle scent. And I think, oh, I don't know. It dried. Feels just like I use store-bought sanitizer. I'm a genius. No, not really. Anyway, thank you. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. I love you all for visiting me. Help me, please, to get to over 1,000 views and likes and subscriptions. I appreciate it. Green Garden Chick here in Phoenix, Arizona on Millbrook Urban Farms.